This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the Oklahoma Sooners. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, we stay.
Ready up.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll leave it with him. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you to seize momentum.
On target over the middle. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. He's got it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. And he takes it in for the... Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Fires the pass, intercepted. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. If I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man. It's right. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. He makes the connection. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to run it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with these decisions.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Get set.
The play action fake. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He's going to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. Fires to the right. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. but not before he's got enough for the first down.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He wants to throw. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Got it! Line gets set, 1st down. They'll open the 2nd half with a run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He's got it on the right. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he hauls it in at the 25. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. The sure hands. It's Lee. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. He bullies his way all the way down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Makes his connection. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throwing catch. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
They believe they can run right here. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Coming after it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The offense lining up for a 1st down play.
42, Spider.
Power football with the run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. They'll go 4 wide. Twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's got it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. They'll run play action. On the run, still looking. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee...
And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one more yard to get it in. Slams it ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got... Now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. On second and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Rebel! They add on another one. going, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports. Welcome to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford. Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness.
Ready,
A first down for the offense.
Clear.
He'll start this drive firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He makes the catch. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Quick release by the QB. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are, and David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy. It's a heck of a start.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. They make the tackle just outside the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lead for that run.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
And how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
That was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that. I know that.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Time winding down in the quarters, they come to the line. Getting some heat. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Pulls and fires complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first at the 37. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Off-play action on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. With the catch, it's Zimmerman. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he'll run it into the end zone. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. At the 35, he's open. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Give to the back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down here for the offense. Caught over the middle. It's right. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. He's going to pass on second down. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Buys a little time. And he's sprinting. He'll take it over. Offense set on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Second down coming up. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got a man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets it up on the catch for the first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Got room at the 35. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the front that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Oh, it's out! And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get it, get the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rival...
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll open this third quarter with a run. At the 35, he's loose. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on first and 10 from the 35. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Just about kicked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down. They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. He slings it deep to the left. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they add 6 more before that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Now on second down. He leaves it with his back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. He's got him this time.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He'll try to do it himself. Giving him his pass. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The lone back's got it. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's got the tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. They're trying to get to it. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. Let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
the stop, but the big run is ready to move those sticks for the first down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Give as they work on that clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. From the gun to give, looking for room. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Nice job by the defense there. Mix.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the Wayne team. Bragging rights now.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. tighty, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Buck Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. Okay, offense getting set for first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Quickly complete. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Running behind that left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TF out.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The give to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defensively, I know what they want to do here, right? They're backed up. Do they want to pass the football? No, because they don't want to get hit in the backfield with the quarterback and give up a safety. So I know they want to run the football, give them some breathing room to call some other plays. That's why I can be a little bit more aggressive. Really good job by the defense being aggressive.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. Going up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. Now on 2nd and short after the 1st down completion. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. After the 1st down completion, it's 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And down he goes back at the 3. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Good job running that route to get past the safety because he got nothing after the catch.
And that play takes some protection. They're going to stick it in the middle. And that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far. I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 37-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. He makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game.
Going for the big play. It's complete. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. It's caught, and he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. They've moved him right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more. And he will score! Touchdown, Ole Miss!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So if the offense doesn't want to take a chance here, they'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Oxford today. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly...
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to...
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll put the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning it a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's caught. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Rebels aren't threatening on first and goal. Touchdown, Rebels! First down for this offense. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The run from the shotgun. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially...
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Pound 55 weak.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Makes the catch and he's brought down.
They're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage. And, hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to you quickly because he knows that defender is going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the...
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge game there. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. First and 10 from the 32. He's going to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they're in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Out of the backfield, he's open. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they've gone down front on the board. Man. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins.